Hi everybody. It's day 10 of 30 days with Tony Robbins. Get the edge. Anyway, today we dealt with quite a lot of stuff. Most of it had to do with a process that Tony calls RPM, which is the rapid planning method. And what I'm doing is I'm taking that rapid planning method and I'm going to, instead of having a binder with appointments and that kind of stuff, because I'm not at that point. I do have a calendar on my phone and I will be using that, but I do not have a, I don't want to use a planner in any way, shape, or form. And one of the reasons that I don't want to do that, but I still want to do the goal setting, but I'm going to change this into a creative thing. Like I'm going to make, well, I'll show you later, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a picture for each of my goals. And I'm also going to make something to do if I'm freaking out about it. Let's see if I can explain this. So, for my health, one of my things is to stop smoking, obviously, which I did. It's been over a week now. I don't even know what day that was. I don't know. Which is good. Because keeping track of how many days I've been smoke-free is not the point. The point is just not to smoke. So, anyway, but so with the smoking as to do with my overall health, and I actually don't have a weight loss goal in here. And believe it or not, this is how I got to the smallest size I ever was. Because I just ate things that were good for me and made me healthy. So my goal had nothing to do with weight, and then I actually got down to a size 6. So anyway, I don't know that I care to be that thin again, but whatever. Anyway, it's just not about the weight. It's about eating things that will help fuel my body and create energy and that kind of stuff, so that I can do all the rest of the stuff that I actually really want to do. Okay, so one of the things that I'm going to do, I bought these Post-it notes at the dollar store. I like the dollar store. I got the frames at the dollar store too, and they are just little. They're I don't want to show the whole package. They're sticky notes that are circles. And what I'm going to do is use that. It's going to be like a hot button on each of my goals is going to have something I focus on when everything else is going crazy. So for my physical health, I actually haven't thought of this, but let's say that what I do is I focus on, let me back up. I'm sorry. For your goals, you're always supposed to be focused on what you want, and oh, I just figured out what it will be. And what's great is it happens every day. Okay, so for my physical health, there are a lot of parts, and when I get overwhelmed by that, the one thing, and it's going to be the button that I have every day that will keep me, it's like, keeps me on a bullseye, which is why I got a circle. And I like pink and orange, especially together. Anyway, so I'm a dork. What do you want? Anyway, so I'm going to make sure to take my walk, and my little short walk, And so no matter what, I can always do that. No matter if everything else, if my diet was crap all day long, I can still take my walk. So anyway, that's the idea. And I'm going to do that. And I might be able to explain a little better at another time. But I've got this idea that's kind of still percolating a little bit. So I've got this idea for what I want to do. But anyway, and I'm going to do a little bit of, I'm trying to do, and you know, people have, it's not, I'm not the first person that's done a collage instead of a list. And it's not that I'm not going to use written stuff, but you know, I have trouble using my hands. So writing is like a little bit of a trigger for me. For, God, I have to deal with this for my MS. So I really just want to get, away from it. And like, why? So there are some things that I will write anyway, and that kind of stuff. But honestly, I got a couple magazines, and I'm probably going to even like cut the letters out and make words with or find the words in the magazines and cut them out and put it all together. It'll look a little bit like a serial killer did it, but I don't care. It's all to be artsy. Anyway, so that's it for me today. It was, and I did skip a day. So yesterday, you know, and today is day, I'm actually on day 7, which it was about the rapid planning method in the personal yeah, my mouth does not always do what I want it to do. Personal Power Classic. Yeah. Anyway, okay, that's it. Y'all have a good night.